This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
It may be hard to believe, but the UNI women's soccer program is already at the halfway point of their schedule. There have been many bright spots to date, and the Panthers are geared up as they enter Missouri Valley Conference competition. We caught up with head coach James Price to get his thoughts on the 2012 soccer season.
But we've got a lot of away games this year, and that's when we look at our MVC schedule, we've got some games on the road that we really do need to get results at. We always talk about with our conference, you have to win your home games, and you have to try to get a result on the road, whether that's a draw or win. And so we've scheduled quite a lot of away games this season out of conference, just to kind of get the girls out of their comfort zone a little bit, away from home and getting used to, kind of life on the road and being successful, because the games on the road in the conference are going to be critical in terms of us making the tournament and doing well this season. In the midfield we have Kiki McClellan, who's played a lot of college soccer since her freshman year, and she's definitely a leader on our team. Caitlin Fuller provides us with a lot of energy. She's a constant energy, and I think our team feeds off her quite a bit. And then we have Mal Hagan as well. When it comes to conference play, she's usually at her best. So those are two, some of our, players that will bring, a lot of college soccer experience to the team this year. And then, obviously we've got some young players that can kind of that help those guys out a little bit. We've had some injuries at the back, so it's kind of been tricky. We've had some people coming in and out. I'm not sure we've played the same back four in any consecutive game. So it has been tricky, but we've got some good leaders back there. Ali Breeze is one of our captains and is very dependable. And in some games she's had 3 freshmen playing alongside her, and that's been tough. But but they've been making it hard for teams to break us down, and that needs to continue, that kind of consistency. And what we really need to do now is get back into keeping shutouts, which we were doing at the beginning of the season, and making sure that we give our offense a chance to even if it's just scoring 1 or 2 goals to win the game. I think this team can do very well. I think we're struggling with a bit of consistency right now, but I think on our day that we can beat anybody, certainly in our conference, and then the flip side of it is we could probably lose to any team in our conference. So we've got to be a little bit more consistent, but the potential of this team is huge. I think we need to do some kind of figuring out in terms of what kind of team we're going to be. But that's why we're playing these games right now. So when we get to the conference games, we already know what our strengths and weaknesses are, and obviously we want to play to our strengths at that point. I think we can win the tournament. Like I said before, though, I think we could also not get to the tournament. I mean, our conference is very tight. There's a lot of good teams, a lot of well-coached teams, a lot of talent in our conference, and on any given day, any team can beat anyone. So, we've really got to keep our eyes on the target, which is obviously getting to the tournament, and and making sure we're well prepared for each game. Because if we don't, then we'll be on the outside looking in. So, but the potential's there if we can get there to do really well and get to the final and really make some noise this season.